What is happening, y'all? Cowboy here, and welcome to one of the most gloriously obnoxious builds you will ever meet. This is the Annoying Octopus. Now, the Annoying Octopus is a fundamentalist build, and fundamentalist builds are beautiful at RL200. For those confused, this basically means we go equal into intelligence and faith, giving us an extremely wide array of spells to choose from. So Vigor, we're going up to 60 as always. This is a very cast-focused build, so mine's going all the way up to 36. Endurance is up at 25, but you could probably go a little bit lower if you want to sacrifice some poise and armor. Strength and Dex, you're going to need 14 and 17 to meet weapon requirements. Int and Faith, of course, go up to 60 each, and Arcane is left at the base of 7. Now, the biggest benefit of this build, of course, is the variety of spells, but we'll talk about that in just a second. To go through the gear, our main here is going to be the new Relana's Twin Blades. These are absolutely fantastic. They have the light greatsword moveset and obviously a really nice Ash of War. For some secondaries here, my favorite go-to is actually going to be twofold. We're going to go with Sword of Night and Flame, which weighs 4, and then we're going to have a backup with Magma Blade. Now, both of these are going to be really nice, and you can see this is 8, so that's going to put us, basically right where we want to be in terms of weight. You can either run with the Twin Blades, or you could go with Night and Flame for the nuke as well as Magna Blade. I think both are decent options for PvP. It just really depends what you're going for. You could also work in some of the spirit stuff like Spirit Glaive and Spirit Sword, though I'm not as big a fan of those. Magic on the Scriptsmith, or alternatively, going Sacred would also do decent. Now, as for our casting utensil, we are working with the brand new Staff of the Great Beyond. Staff of the Great Beyond allows us to cast sorceries and incantations, something that people have been waiting for in Elden Ring for a long time, and we are up at 327 sorcery scaling, which is awesome. That is the highest sorcery scaling we're going to be able to get. Now, the one main competitor to this, if we tab on over and go over to our staves, we sort by item type, would be the Prince of Death Staff. You can see that is at 326 with AA, whereas this is at 327. Now, if you were to go all the way up to 8080, I'm assuming Prince of Death Staff would pull ahead. Keep in mind, of course, this is strictly an implement for casting sorceries, whereas this can cast both. On the note of both, you will have higher incant scaling with Golden Order Seal, hitting 362 compared to 327, but I do feel we are focused primarily on using a lot of sorceries and then supplementing things with incantations kind of on the back end. So honestly, the utility of just having one instrument that can cast all your spells is super nice in my opinion. Besides that, of course, we have a spell parry shield, because that's just awesome to have. Octopus head. You can't be the Annoying Octopus without the Octopus head, and this actually gives you a little bit of resistance against striking attacks, which is kind of cool. We have the finger robe, which a lot of people have been struggling with this. Every time people see me running at, they're like, where did you get that? I did not get the finger robe. So real fast, you should get access to the High Priest robe. If you alter that, however, you can turn it into the finger robe, which is pretty nice. And obviously, the creepy factor goes way, way up. Besides that, we're just going to go double Bull Goat here. That's really just to stack up our defense as well as our poise. That plus Bull Goat's Talisman puts us up at 73, so you can trade a hit or two. Now, as for the talismans, I like to actually go for Radigan and Godfrey. With this type of build, sometimes you're going to go for a fast cast, sometimes you are going to dump out a hefty cast. If you want to focus on hefty casts, obviously swap this out. You could go for something like Flock's Canvas Talisman. I've had some folks ask about Beloved Stardust. Honestly, I think it puts your defenses way too low to be a good consideration, but this is meant to also get in the fray and fight as well, so I don't really want my defenses that low. As I am primarily focused on sorceries, I'm going Graven Mass versus Flock's Canvas, and then as I mentioned already, Bull Goats. As for the flask, for PvP, I like Cerulean Hidden and Crimson Bubble Tier. Honestly, this combination will work great for PvE as well. Just give you that initial opening where you're just dumping out spells, which is always nice. You don't got to worry about it really hitting too much into your FP. Now, to go through our spell list, all of our spells are really designed around the chase and the catch, which is what makes the Annoying Octopus annoying. So taking a look at our spells, we have Rykard's Rancor. This is slowly going to chase after the target with a series of delayed explosions. Ancient Death Rancor, as you know, this chases for days. Rings of Spectral Light, which has a staggered cast, which is fantastic. Impenetrable Thorns, which has decent tracking and goes quite far. Mass Putrescence, which we can free fire. The nice thing about this is after it hits, it's going to do a delayed outward explosion, which tends to catch a lot of people. We have Radigan's Rings of Light. If people are running up on us, we can toss this out really quick, and it's usually going to hit for about 600 to 700 damage in an AoE, so it's really nice for catching people running from behind. Heal from afar. Obviously, this spell is just fantastic. And then this is more PvE oriented, but we also have Discus of Light and Magma Shot. Now, you're not going to really use these two in PvP. There's just not that much usage for them there. So feel free to swap this out with whatever you want. You know, you could take them off. But from a PvP perspective, I found this to be my main go-to in terms of spells. Now, with all that being said, we're going to jump on in and show you. One of the big things to keep in mind with this build is obviously you could just sit back. You could sit back and spam spells for days, but then you're just hoping that people are going to keep rolling and you're going to keep them busy, which you can certainly do with this build. But one of the advantages of having something like Rolana's Twin Blades is we can dump out these casts and then chase down the enemy. And essentially it's going to be a attack on two fronts. We're rushing them down with the light greatsword moveset, which is already fantastic for chase downs. And then on top of that, they have this huge flurry of spells that is also coming after them. So the two main ones being Rykard's Rancor and Ancient Death Rancor. Both of those are going to have fantastic chase potential, and then that coupled with the rushdown makes it basically just very hard to actually escape incoming damage. This also serves as excellent support in the arena. You know, if your teammate is getting hit by something or pressured by something, you have so much ranged pressure, it is really hard to combat this. So either way, let's show off some matches. All right, we got our first match. So we're going to go ahead and pop the flask. We're going to toss out a charged Rykard's, toss out an Ancient Death. Rings of Spectral, we're going to make this one go a little bit fast, and then we're going to get on in there and rush down a little bit. Oh, we're just straight spamming it, are we? Okay, well. Oh, I was hoping he'd dash in. I was going to parry it. You know, I didn't want to just outright spam, but this is the kind of player that actually deserves that as a response. Spamming Ashes of War? Oh, I can do something similar to that, but even worse. Oh, didn't see. Yo, was that my pyro build? I think that's my fashion. It's always fun when you see one of your own builds in the build video. I mean, it looks like it. It's the same exact drip I had in the pyro build. Fortunately for you, I can... Oh my god. Alright, we're just straight spamming this dude into oblivion. Wanted to cast and rush down, but... Why do you make me do this? Why? Why are you making me do this? There's so much this build could do. And you're making me show off the shittiest part of it. there's no escaping all of that. That's the thing. He gets staggered even once, man. Those skulls are just gonna chase him down. Uh-oh. Easy. You know how to dodge the full cast of it. Reichard's Spear really isn't that much of a threat. Went down, managed to get some decent damage into both of them though. Ooh, combat cease. How did things turn out? Nice. Victory. Nimtech's got more secures, but I'll take it. That's pretty good for a pretty good considering we handled a backhand blade spammer. Moving on to round 2. Let's see. 100% pain. Okay, and FF. So this guy is definitely doing a poison build. We're just gonna start pumping the damage on him. That one's got some casting on deck. Worked out pretty well. Oh, he's... Holy... What is that? 892 health that guy had? FF for fast finished, because that's what's about to happen here. Keep in mind, you really want to vary up those spell casts. You wanna bait them in. Did that guy just bail? He did. How disappointing. Alright. I'll go solo with you. Let's go. We're not gonna run, he's just gonna take the brunt of that to the face. Alright, you're out, it's your turn. Let's see. We'll see how our various builds can handle him one at a time. Oh, Rel's gonna chill out? Alright, I'll fight him. Bro, come on. Let's go. Look, the paladin's not getting involved. I'll also serve as a damage test. Let's see. Oh, I was hoping I could time that just right to get him with the first fire as he reached me. Damn, sometimes a big poke is all you need. I need to like, where's my sit? Where's my sit? Here we go. Alright, let's see. Rail approach and trying to go for the roll poke. He's going for the spin. Takes a big hit. Oh, and unfortunately crouch pokes reign supreme. Paladin, Rel. Yell? Rel? How do I pronounce that? I look like a forgotten NPC. It's like just the sheer amount of bullshit coming your way from this build. That's the thing, like, I mean, either, you know, you're gonna get hit by the weapons or you're gonna get hit by the spells, like, trying to avoid all of it. There's just too much going on. Alright, the final fight, he's pulling out the backhand blades. Oh, a sacred blade. It looked like she went for a blind swing there. Didn't connect, went for the poke. It's not there. FF backing off, gets a heal. Goes for the charge. FF rolls out of the way, though. Paladin Rel. Oh, a big juicy hit. 1039. Goes for the poke, misses. The blind spot does not connect, and they're running out of time. Oh, and that is going to be it without a final kill. GG's. Do. Right, we got another one kicking off. Let's see. Ardina and Bob. Oh man, somebody is getting wombo combo. Hang on. Rush in. God, I love that move when it hits, but it's so hard to actually land it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Got them both with it. I've done it once. Nope, never mind. We're gonna get grabbed in midair, because that's what that move does. I can't wait until that's patched. Like, the damage is fine. I get it. You know, you catch somebody with basically a command grab, you should be able to hurt them, but I really hate how like, unless somebody has a perfect connection, that thing, it's like the Wi-Fi warrior weapon of choice, you know? A single cast followed by a charge cast. That poor thing does like no damage. Ooh. Good delay on the follow-up. Got hit by... I don't even know what that dude's name is supposed to be. Torny or something? There's no way this is gonna hit, but I want to do it. Oh my god! I can't believe I got somebody with the Night and Flame combo. That's so funny. Get a Rykard's Rancor out. Let's do a charge. Let's do a Spectral. Oh, I saw him coming out of the peripheral. I was like, this ain't looking good. I don't think it's gonna work. I got you, buddy. Get off, you like roll into that even slightly off. Oh my god, what a terrible just blunder. Oh Jesus. It was at 1 HP. Oh, I just dropped my lunch all over the floor. Everybody's using that armor. I feel out of place. Ah, I was hoping to get... That probably would have finished him. Oh, no. So close. We get the dub? We did! Take it. Hey! Which we, I think we can get one more fight in. I've got a fast pop, Hellsman's bomb, and the other dude. Alright, I hope you know what you're doing, buddy. These guys are pretty deadly. Shit. Alright, let's give him a taste of his own medicine. He wants to spam some thorns. I'm gonna throw some thorns at him. Oh no. Iframe on that ability. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, Radigan, get out! Oh! No! I didn't dodge! Woo! Finish him, bro. He's almost down. Need more distance. Is he dead? Okay, he was dead already. Yeah, you shouldn't run into that, buddy. Full cast and quick cast, and the spectral light is down. Listen, if you want to shoot thorns, I can also shoot thorns. Just so we're, you know, on the same wavelength here. Charge cast, quick cast. Wombo combo, run right at me. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, I'm getting hit hard. Oh! Get him, Hellsmans. man, that's some lag. Worked out pretty well. Let's give him 2 quick 1 charge, and then we'll go into an ancient, or rings. Rings is coming, and then your favorite, the thorns. And what is up with the ice skaters today? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Here. But you can have this. This is kind of cool. Nobody ever expects the bomb. Fully charged on this too. You just like cast it and then just run. So good. Oh, shouldn't have been attacking. Ooh. See if we can't squeeze one more kill out. Yeah, there's too much bombardment coming your way. And we got it. Another victory. Like I said, you're never gonna get Supreme Combatant with this. Like, you are gonna pump tons of damage out. If we actually had like damage numbers, I'm pretty sure you would be near the top of the screen with this. But the assist potential for this, like, dude, there's just so much going in. It's gonna force people to panic, and especially if you follow it up with some weaponry. I mean, I think Night and Flame definitely more of a PvE thing. It can work. It was funny that I managed to get the double. But Twin Blade's awesome, and then obviously Magma Blade. Both these have just a fantastic ash for when people decide to run up on you. So either way, that is the Annoying Octopus, and if you thought that was bad, just wait until you see the next build, which I would argue is even worse.